The internet and mobile business has a huge influence also on our real lives and also old business, like also the book market. Who are you and how are you changing the world our books look like?
I am Eileen Gittins, and I'm the founder and CEO of a company called Blurb.com. And Blurb enables anyone to make a professional quality book, a real book, and not just make the book, but also sell the book and market the book online for profit.
What are you doing different than other book-on-demand services like Lulu or books on demand itself?
Yeah, sure. So we're different in that we have focused on color books. So color books have historically had to be designed, and they're very expensive to produce. And so we thought there was great demand with consumers who want to do a travel book, a family book, as well as professional markets who want to promote themselves and their brands with color. So we're very focused on the color market. The companies, I'm a photographer, and there are many artists and photographers in the company, so we tend to be a little bit more design conscious and more color conscious.
And you mentioned before also that quality is very important, and I saw that you brought some examples. What is the difference between the competitors? Are you really better quality?
Yes, we are actually. So we were at Photokina in Cologne this week, and we announced that we are standardizing on the HP Indigo platform, which is a very high quality and frankly more expensive device than Lulu and some others use. And yet our prices to the consumer are not more expensive. So we are absorbing some of that cost because for the markets that we serve, who tend to be very visually demanding and very precise, they want to know that they can get a very good quality book. And maybe I could show a book? Okay, so here is a book. This is a branding company in New York City, and you can make a book like this with a duster, and you can have people wearing underwear on the cover if you wish. And inside the book, there is text. So our product has a whole text engine. So the difference between us and some others is we have a whole software application. It's free, and you can download it at blurb.com. It works on a Mac or a PC, and it will enable people to focus on their content even if they're not book designers. So their books look beautiful.
So did I get it right that you are more focused on target groups which are professionals or also on the end user?
Both, actually. About 35% of our market are professionals, so creative professionals, architects, designers, photographers, artists. 65% though are regular people who are doing a family book, a baby book, a holiday book as a keepsake, but they oftentimes are looking for something to look published as opposed to craft like an album. They're looking for a book. It's impressive. Yeah.
What's your personal background? How did you hit on that idea?
Yeah. So I'm a photographer, and I worked for Kodak for many years, and I'm also a serial entrepreneur. So we are headquartered in San Francisco in Silicon Valley, and I've been CEO of 2 other software companies, internet companies. So what happened was after the 1.0 bubble burst, I had a little bit of time, and I started to photograph again, personal work, and I wanted to share this with friends and colleagues. And I was going to do a website, but you can't give that as a gift. A website is not a gift. And I thought, I'll make a book. And then I realized how hard it was to do. So I really founded the company because of personal pain of like, I'm a photographer, I have all this content, and I want to make a book to share. And I found out it was very expensive, very time consuming. And if you're not a book designer, it's not so easy to do. And I thought, wow, that is all wrong. We should enable anyone to make a book. Why not? I mean, the technology is there now. We can produce these books on demand. Why not make it possible for everyone? And that really was the beginning of the company.
Okay, and how is it to be a female entrepreneur? It's an obvious question you receive many times.
There aren't very many of us, it is true. I will say on the positive side, it opens many doors because people are very curious. They want to talk to you and say, how is it to be a female CEO? One of the great things about California, seriously, it is a meritocracy. And so if you've got a good idea and you've got a track record, which is difficult, but if you have a track record of making money for venture capitalists before, they will take your meeting. And this is what happened to me. I was lucky. I had a good idea at the right time, I had a good business model, and I had a great team of people, and all of that overcame the fact of being female, if that was even something to overcome.
Yeah, do you think that it had to be something to overcome?
Yeah, you know, so I will tell you a funny story. My first company was a company called Personify. And in the very early days, I was asked by another woman who was a venture capitalist, was it difficult to raise money as a female CEO? And I will tell you, I was so taken aback by the question, I never thought about it. Which is maybe why it wasn't difficult to raise money as a female CEO. It just never entered my mind. It was like, well, I guess not, because I've just raised all this money. So it has never been an impediment for me. But I think it's about your attitude. And if you just have the attitude of, look, it's a great business, who cares, right? Then people respond to you very favorably that way. And that has been my story. I have not had problems.
And looking, on entrepreneurship in general, what would have been the most important learning for you, which you would give to other entrepreneurs?
Be authentic. Do something you love. If you don't love it, do something else you love, because it's hard. It's hard to build a company, but it is tremendously rewarding if it's something that is personally gratifying to you.
Thank you, and good luck with your business.
Thanks for having me.